Hey guys, it's Void Concept here. Welcome back to another episode of Morgan SMP. I have no idea what number it is. And I finally made something else on this server. It's been forever. I really have not had all that many ideas for this server and what style I kind of want to make the buildings. I didn't quite like this because, cobblestone isn't the best looking material. Kind of like the shape on the map from top down, but I think this is just a little bit too small and it will be changed in the future, or at least the use for it will be changed. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Yes, this is the Oblivion style building that I have for my Oblivion map. I thought I would make at least something in this server based on it. Although that's kind of an excuse for I didn't want to come up with another style of building, and this looked fine for a, like smith. So if we come in here, iron door, just because it's a smith, we've got this machine here, which I'll get to in a little bit. In fact, I should have probably gotten some more of something to test this out with, or show how it works. Alright, so I've got a couple villagers in here. I got my chain leg guy and my diamond sword guy. I just transferred them over from my building over there. And they finally or at least this guy finally looks like he wants to go in the middle. They're still attracted by the doors over here. I guess this guy is closer to most of the doors. So I put a bunch of doors in the back there where you can't reach. So let's get on to this machine. This beast of a machine, which I forgot to cover up completely. And I'm going to do now. So maybe I should have left that open so that we could see what's going on. So basically, this machine was here a very long time ago, already built, just waiting to get a building built around it. And basically what it does is you place an item or a raw material either here or the chest upstairs. Chest upstairs is probably better because this here has to go through an item elevator, and the design that I have on this version of the game 1.5.2 is kind of buggy on servers, at least. I was having it working 100% on my test world, but it doesn't seem to like or survival multiplayer. So I'll just place some items in here. Quarter stack. It's probably going to get stuck at some point, although based on the lag, I would guess that it is actually working. And we see that the stone one, hey look, all of them worked. The stone one here is lit up and has the stone in it. If I were to have iron ore and place it in here or the chest upstairs, it would filter down to here. Got a bunch of other stuff: gold, glass, nether brick, pork, beef, chicken, potato, which was changed by Tom. Or Topato. I originally had it just Tato. I guess Tom wanted to change it. Fish, cactus, and charcoal. In fact, I've got materials for charcoal. I'm going to come up here. I need to hide this a little bit better since you can see behind the chest. I'll put some cobble behind it or something. That was some interesting lag. Let's just do 8, just because. That's why I never did this. I didn't finish it. So there we go. Now it's going in there. I just finished fixing the other side. At least that's probably going to be cooked. This right here is just a wall of furnaces that are like manual. So in case I have a bunch of stone to make, instead of having it all go through the system and going through one furnace, it can go through a bunch of furnaces. Down here's the coal chest, which you have to refill manually, unfortunately. Although there's no room to manual or automatically do it unless you do it in the front here, in which case it would look ugly. There's a torch in there. Let's get that out of there. And as you can see, all 8 oak wood went in here, and they'll be turned into charcoal eventually. So here is a junk chest. So if you feed a random item into here, well, over there is also a junk chest. If you feed something like ink sacs in there, obviously that's not going to go in any of these, so it's going to go in one of these junk chests. So, and that's what this lever here is for. So if we look in here, these are the ink sacs in here. If I flip this up, they will instead go to the downstairs chest. Again, I changed it because the item elevator wasn't working all that well. And I'll get behind the redstone in a second here. And as we can see, here's the ink sacs coming out the other side. So basically, back here, it's a fairly simple design, I would say. It's just an array of these here with furnaces. This is just an automatic sorting machine with a furnace in the middle of it. So basically, let's pillar up here a little bit more. I actually do have a way to get up here. Let me do this so that I can get up from both ways. I thought this was connected to that. Oh, whatever. So basically what happens is items are fed through this line of hoppers here. It could be other things, not just hoppers. So when item gets in here, it'll go to there, go to there. This will try to take in whatever item it is. So iron ore for this one, which it lines up for the first one, which was iron. So it'll try to take in an iron ore. If it is successful, then it will then become 2 iron ore here, a bunch of seeds here, and then 18 here, which will create a signal strength of 2 right here, which will come down here, turn on this repeater here, and on the other side of this here, there's a redstone torch, so turn it off for, I think it's like a tick or two, which will allow this hopper underneath here. Let me look at it here. This hopper here, which just has an iron ore, to spit out one item into the, I think it's another hopper there because it has to go into the top there for a furnace. So then it spits it out, and then the other hopper puts it down into the furnace, where it gets cooked, and once cooked, it gets pulled out by the other furnace and into the chest. So, and it's just a array of these. I think it's 13 long, because there's 13 items that can be cooked at the moment, I think. Let me cover this back up. And this is my item elevator here. Since we can see this here, I'm not going to explain or bother digging up the wall here. I should probably cover that though. So basically how this works is once an item gets put into this dropper here, this comparator will give out a signal of 1, which is put into this block. So, and this block will carry that signal of 1 to the next item, or next redstone, so that's picked up here. This turns on, and then 1 tick later, it spits out the item. Now, unfortunately, there seems to be a problem with jamming in this update. So, if you put in a bunch of items and the server's slightly laggy, Right now it shouldn't be all that bad because, well, actually there's more people on than I thought. But it shouldn't be too bad right now because there aren't as many people on. So it should work a little bit better. But, yeah, I was having some problems with it, so I just circumvented it with this hopper and chest here. I think it's just a little bit better anyway. So, I hope that explained the redstone well enough. Oh, I didn't explain this guy over here, this lever. So, I can get rid of these. Oh, they're probably... Oh, got some lag. So, come over here, and this is just really simple. When this is on, then this one gets turned off, meaning that it won't be spitting it into the chest that's underneath this stair here, and instead it turns off this one, which is the hopper right below this guy here. When this is off, this hopper is allowed to go, spitting it into the chest here, and the hopper underneath it is not allowed because this line turns on. So basically that's how that sorting works. And back out here. You know what? While I'm here, just need that block there, I think. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna need to do some more covering. But yeah, that's basically how it works. And each of these items worked. I have tested each one of these. Even though there's no cactus green in here, I actually used it for the roof. Potatoes I have in my inventory. Chicken, beef, pork, brick, another brick, glass, stone, gold, and iron. And that is pretty much it, I think, for this building. It really didn't take all that long to build, and I'm going to need to move Tiki's tree farm. And yeah, I think that's it. I haven't done much else except for flatten this entire area out here. Still got some more stuff to flatten. I raised the farm up a little bit, 2 blocks, so that they're level with everything else. And I'm going to raise this area as well. This is, again, a temporary farm, which has been here since, I don't know, the second week of this world. And it's, I don't know, months in. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'm sorry I haven't had a video in a while. Finals are coming up, which means final projects have been due. So I haven't had all that much time to record. But other than that, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.